Man, Stephen Curry, after a lackluster performance in these basketball Olympics, finally finds his way. 36 points, 20 in the first half, I believe. Man, shout out to Stephen Curry. Go James, clutch defense on Yoke. A couple transition plays down the stretch just when you know Serbia thought they would, thought they could take their foot off the gas. You know what I'm saying? The train coming down the track in transition. Hard to stop the train in transition. KD. Shout out to Kevin. Who am I, Durant? Joel. Buddy, do you know who I am? Uh, do you know who I am, buddy? I don't. Please get out of the way. No screen necessary. Shout out to KD. Easy money. This is just too much, bruh. KD and Gold James ain't have it going in the first half, no matter. You know, AD couldn't touch Yoke at all, don't matter. We thought it did matter. AD bleep bleep with the foul calls, and boom, there goes a 17-point lead. But Joel Embiid, shout out to Joel Embiid. Something about Jokic, we believe we know what that something is, and we believe over here with these mega facts that it has everything to do with the fact that Jokic is the best player in the world, and Embiid knows that he is in the running for that spot, and when he sees Yoke, man, it's uh, it just lights a fire under him every time, man. Every time. You know, it's undeniable. Shout out to Yoke. Shout out to Joel Embiid, man. He was withstanding that Yoke back down perfectly. Uh, fine. And I was not expecting that at all. At all. I don't know if he got a shot in that knee or what, but he was moving around on a level that he's never moved around in these Olympics yet. I was thoroughly impressed and shocked and baffled, and I do not believe it's because he's been lazy these past couple games. I think it's because I think he got a shot in that knee. Um, I don't think I think that's the only thing I can explain that with, because he was moving different on offense and defense. Uh, that dunk he did I didn't think he was capable of doing that. You know, I mean, just a couple of days ago, man, he couldn't even get he couldn't even get a tip, jump up, a tip, jump off tip, in the beginning of the game, man, a jump tip, like against a little guy. Shout out to Joel Embiid, man. Comeback spearheaded by his 7 points, in a row, you know. AE screen navigation has been, I mean, listen, Yoke is one of the best screeners in the game. The screens he gives is just astronomical, and you're going to get so wide open from his screens, man. But the thing is, man, you got to understand that and be able to navigate around that. And AE's lack of ability to move around the screens, it was alarming. And this can't, in the way he was doing it, you understand that this is not a one off, and this is something that he definitely needs to improve his game on. Shout out to AE. Tater did not even play a minute again, even though AE was shitting the bed. We needed a big athletic wing that can keep up with these shooters that Serbia has, man. Abramovich seems like he got in the middle of that pentagram next to Maria and maybe Juicy, and prayed to the devil that he shoot the lights out of the game. Shout out to you. Listen, man. I don't know what it is about a Yoke teammate, but do we have to just bank on the fact that a Yoke teammate, other than who we think may go off, will go off? Is that what we are to expect every time? Because it seems like every time we see a yoke game, it's somebody that is unexpected to have a lights out game, has a lights out game, man. Shout out to Bogey. Three to the dome. Looked like you poked LeBear too early. You know, shout out to Melo. Seems as though he was, antagonizing the Serbians. um, man, this was a good game, man. Shout out to Bogey. We like that fire. We like that fire you got. Man, I know it hurt shaking them hands. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bogey. This was a good game. This is just too much offense and too much. This is too much. This is too much, bruh. What are you gonna do against these guys? It's too much, all right? Can we just say that it's just too much? Is it just too much? We'll see versus France if it is just too much. It was close. This was a close game. Listen, it's a make or miss league, and if you're shooting 50% from the three, anything's possible in my KG voice. Shout out to the Serbians. Shout out to Yoke. Shout out to Joel Embiid, man. Shout out to the chefin Stephen Curry.